Hello, good people. Welcome to my channel. Please, if it's your first time to meet my videos, whether on YouTube or on TikTok, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, don't forget to follow on my TikTok. All right, so that you can um, enjoy more videos on these platforms. So as you are preparing for June examination, right? We are given a question, this question, based on the topic known as matrix. We are given a question known as matrix, right? So according to this question, the matrix x plus 2, remember we are given this value in form of an algebraic expression x plus 2. Then we have 4 here, then we have 6 here, then we also have x here, right? Remember, when dealing with Igcse and also ordinary level mathematics, we only find a determinant, right? We only find a determinant on a 2 by 2 matrix. Like this one we are given is a 2 by 2 matrix. We have two rows and also we have two columns, right? Here are the rows. The first row is here and the second row is here. First column is here and the second column is here, right? So we have x plus 2, 4, 6x. Then this matrix we are given is said to be singular. This given matrix is said to be singular, right? So we were asked to find the value, find the possible values of x. We want to find the possible values of x. So what's more important here when dealing with what you call a singular matrix? Let's consider this solution. Let's consider this solution. Right. So whenever a matrix is said to be a singular matrix, meaning to say, we say the determinant of that given matrix is equal to 0. When a matrix is said to be singular, meaning to say the determinant of this matrix is 0 when that matrix is said to be singular. Right. So for determinant, we say AD minus BC is equal to 0. AD minus BC is equal to 0. But remember, here is our value of A, here is our value of B, also here is C, then here is D, right? So let's substitute to our formula that is used to find the value or to find the value of determinant. But remember, our matrix now is said to be singular. So if you say AD minus BC, we must get this solution 0, right? Just because this matrix is said to be singular. Remember, for each and every singular matrix, its determinant is 0. So where there's A, we substitute x plus 2 multiplied by the value of D, which is x, minus, what's our value of B here, which is 4? We say 4 by the value of C, which is 6, right? This must give us a 0. Right. So from there, we want to apply the idea of removing these brackets. Right. So we say x is multiplying everything inside here. X times x, we get x squared. X times 2, we get plus 2x. Right. Then minus 4 times this, we get negative 24 is equal to 0. Remember, we are not yet done. Our main aim here is to find the possible values of x. We want to find the possible values of x. Right. So, for us to find the possible values of x, we want to factorize this so that we can equate to 0. For us to factorize this, remember we apply this concept, this by this. If we multiply the product of those two, we get negative 24 x squared. So we want two possible factors of negative 24. If we multiply them, we get negative 24. If we add or subtract, we get this plus 2x. Right, remember the factors of 24, we have 12 and 2, right? Then also have 12 by, we also have 24 by 1. All right, we also have 8 by 3. We also have 6 by 4. All right, so these are the possible outcomes whenever you are dealing with the factors of two numbers, of which if you multiply them, we get 24. Right, these are the possible outcomes. Right, so remember, we want two factors from this. We want a set or want a pair, right, of which we add or we subtract that pair, we must get a positive 2. So for us to get a positive 2, meaning to say the pair we are going to choose here must contain the numbers which are close to each other, so that if we add or subtract, we get a positive 2. Which factors are close to each other? We consider 6 and 4. Right, so remember, if we multiply them, we must get 24. So meaning to get 24, one of them must be a negative and the other one must be a positive to get a negative here. Right, which one is going to be positive and which one is going to be negative, considering 6 and 4? Remember, we want a 2x here. We want a 2x here. So 2x is positive. We have a positive 2x. So meaning to say the bigger number is a positive. That is subtracting a smaller number to get this a positive sign. So we put a negative here, a positive here. Right. These are the possible factors. But remember, we are dealing with solving a quadratic equation whereby this coefficient of x squared is a positive 1. Remember, I said before, whenever the coefficient of this highest power of x is a positive 1, these factors are the solutions. These factors are the solutions. So what we are supposed to do here, we are supposed to do this. All right, then equal to a 0. We take this, we have x here because we are dealing with x. Right, take plus 6, we put it here. We take minus 4, we put it here. All right, so we are now saying either this first one is equal to 0, this is equal to 0. So we are saying either x plus 6 must be equal to 0, or x minus 4 must be equal to 0. Remember, we want to find the possible values of x. Right, so let's now solve this linear equation. X is equal to 0 minus 6. Now x is equal to negative 6. That's our first possible value. Here is our second possible value. All right, this is equal to 0 plus 4. Simply group the like terms. So x is equal to 0 plus 4. We simply get 4. This is our second possible value of x. All right, so this is how to deal with the idea of what you call a singular matrix. You just recall the idea that whenever a matrix is said to be singular, its determinant is said to be 0. Right, so these are the solutions for the possible values of x. Right, as we are preparing for June final examination, we are going to host an online mathematics and science seminar. So those who are going to sit for examination, please message me on WhatsApp using my number displayed on the screen, so that you can make your payment and also attend our online seminar in preparation for June examination. So thank you so much. Just enjoy this simple lesson on the idea of matrix.